Hey, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing a few sketches, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to be telling you a little story about how I quit drawing. So, in this video, I'm doing a watercolor, and in watercolor, I do sketches, but the finished product isn't a drawing, and the sketch is just the building block of the painting. So, they work together, but the drawing isn't a drawing, it's a painting. So, to fully explain this, I'll have to go back to my drawing class at university. The class was drawing 2, and for the midterm, I did a huge drawing. It was something like 65 inches by 80 inches, and I worked really hard on it, and it was kind of a scribble cross-hatching style, and it kind of resembled my teacher's work. It was a huge landscape scene with mountains and trees and clouds, and I just remember it being like completely awesome. But after class, I met up with my teacher, and he's kind of a strange person, like kind of a in the breeze artist kind of guy. And I'll never forget this. He looked at me and he said, "You know what? These are good brownies." I thought to myself, it's obviously not brownies, but it's a drawing. I'm just going to go along with it, so I just said okay. Then he took a step closer to it, pointed, and said, "These are good brownies. But are you a baker?" What he said to me that day has stuck with me for a while. What did he mean by this? Like, it's so confusing to me. Like, I didn't understand at the time. And I don't think I fully understand it yet, even. Looking back, I was kind of everywhere, doing everything. One week I was doing ceramics, the next watercolor, graphite, charcoal, pastel, everything. I would just jump from one thing to the other just long enough to get quick satisfaction, and then boom, I was working on something else. But when he said, "These are good brownies, but are you a baker?" that really made me think, is this really what I want to make all the time? Or is it just good brownies by accident? Because a baker makes good brownies all the time. It's his job. It's what he's going to be making. It really just comes down to consistency. This also made me think about, how do you become a good baker? And the only way to become a good baker is to bake all the time and to do the same thing over and over until you become a master at it. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do with watercolor. It's something that I enjoy doing, and it brings me greater satisfaction when I do complete something. So in reality, I didn't just quit drawing, I quit making finished drawings. And I'm not doing any other mediums. I'm focused on watercolor. I have put a lot of time and even money into watercolor. I've gotten better supplies, so I'm not just running around wild with cheap art supplies that I got for Christmas anymore. And I'm trying to dedicate to just watercolor. I also sketch every day in watercolor to work on my drawing skills and also to work on watercolor. And with that, I just want you to ask yourself, did I make good brownies today? But also, am I a baker? Because when you become a baker, you become a professional at what you're doing, and you're going to get better at it. I guarantee if you work on the same thing every single day, you will get better at it. It's only a matter of time and effort. So if you got something good out of hearing this, then hit that button and get subscribed if you want to get more content like the Wish.com brush review that's coming soon. Well, as soon as I get it in the mail. You know how that is.